Hello, people. I'm Detroit Miracle. Yes, and indeed. Right now, I decided to play Weatherman again because I like doing that from time to time. Like, people have watched the Weatherman on TV growing up through the process of living, through the process of experiencing, so they have their own perception of a weatherman. But they don't know the full range, talents, and capabilities of a weatherman, because a weatherman is trained and conditioned to track weathery conditions and to know what those conditions will eventually turn to and you transform into, because it's certain types of weathery conditions are influences over certain types of storms. Yeah, so in other words, like when you know that, when you can trace that to something and then you could put a timeline to it and say, oh, this storm is coming in here this way, and then usually they're proving right rather than proving wrong. Like, so many weathermen are right rather than wrong. Maybe they announced the storm or announced the conditions right before they happen, so they know what's going on before it happens in a particular area, such as their home, because they could track weathers in other cities and other states, in other countries and other continents. So some would say that's cheating, or it doesn't take a rocket scientist to do that. Not really, but you do have to know the conditions of storms, the time periods of storms, the causes of storms. So you have to take the course, you have to educate yourself in that matter. So more goes into it than what you think goes into it, in other words. Yeah, I said I want to play the weatherman once again. Whoa, seasons. Yeah, seasons are something that weathermen and weather women pay closer attention to. And that is of the very seasons. You know, the seasons are so different. They're so wondrous. They're so varied that people have become accustomed to them, and not just because of visual reasons, but also because of smell, touch, and taste. Yeah, not only can a person visualize the senses through the optics, it can also visualize them through the mind's eye and through touch, taste, smell, and feel. You can smell the seasons. You can feel the seasons. You can taste the seasons. You know the seasons that way through the sensory. That is an amazing gift to have, to be aware of that. So it's like another type of way of evaluating whether or not things are actually real. Because the touch, taste, smell, and hearing usually is an indicator that is real. It's usually not just one particular that gives you that clarification, but from many others, or a variety of other senses and even intuitions. Yeah, folks. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'd appreciate it if you give me those likes, comments, and please subscribe to me, Detroit Miracle. Thank you.